Welcome to the Can-Am Crew YouTube channel. In this epic adventure, we're hitting the road for 40 days and traveling for over 7,000 miles to ride some of the most amazing trail systems the U.S. has to offer. From Alabama to Utah to South Dakota and many, many more, we're going to be in over 20 states to ride some of the most scenic, wild trails that we can find. It's not all going to be about riding though. We'll stop along the way at places like the Cadillac Ranch, the Grand Canyon, Hoover Dam, the Devil's Tower, and Mount Rushmore. This is going to be the adventure of a lifetime, and we're extremely excited to share it with you on our YouTube videos. So do us a favor, hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, and we'll see you out on the trail. Alright folks, big trip. It's here. We're leaving. That's awesome. Going around checking the trailer, making sure everything's all good. We put all new bearings, all new brakes. Everything's good to go. Figured we were going 7,000 miles. Should probably have all new parts on that. That's good.
All the last minute stuff.
Fridge is packed full. Cooler is packed full. Trailer is packed full. If you haven't seen the cage build, go check out the last video. Sheri's is back there. This is ready. Yeah. Drone, very important.
Leaf blower.
Leaf blower, or water blower, because I like to use it to dry my machine after I wash it.
It's also nice to blow out the camper. Yeah,
we can use it to blow out the camper. Got another. It's so packed full we had to ratchet strap the lid down. Don't mind that.
Safety precautions.
There's like 5 cases of water and a bunch of drinks back there. Some spare parts we got to put on Scott's machine. You'll see that later. A bunch of gas. You got spare tires.
The more you eat in the next couple of days, the less we'll have to haul with us.
This cooler is completely filled from the bottom to the top with frozen meat. All right. So
meat and water is what we need.
Meat and water.
Oh, and
truck is sagging a little bit.
Candy grapes. You ever had these? They're awesome. They taste like cotton candy.
New tires on the back. New brakes up front. This should be ready. Oil changed 2 days ago. Grass is cut. Some preparations that we have to do that you don't normally see people have to do is we have a family friend coming to watch Emma's ferrets. She has 3 ferrets, so that'll be the next month or so. My parents are coming to cut the grass, and you might be wondering why that's lifted up. Well, that is because we live next to a river. Some final minute preps. Beautiful place to live, but when you get a lot of heavy rain, that river that river becomes our yard.
Yeah, like nose deep right here.
Yeah. The average flood is just below where we have the grill lifted up to, so we should be okay there. I don't suspect that it'll flood in June. It usually doesn't, but you can never be too prepared.
Usually those darn hurricanes, so
yeah. Which shouldn't be that big of a deal. My parents live right there, so
should we take Ace's ball thing over here?
Yeah, take a toy. So that should be it. Everything's ready to rock and roll. Garage is ready, truck's ready, house is ready, trailer's ready. Are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm ready to go.
We're going to Huntington, West Virginia. It's about 5 hours from here. It's about 10 hours to Royal Blue from here with like 2 or 3 fuel stops. So we're gonna drive halfway, stay tonight. We're meeting Scott in West Virginia. We're gonna stay there at a hotel tonight, and then we'll drive the rest of the way there tomorrow. So we'll come back with you when we see Scott. All right, Scott's here. Hey everybody. We'll tell you how our days have been going.
We'll We're gonna show you our carnage already.
Carnage, we didn't get to the trail yet. We took a really sharp turn, cut our cord in half, and we have a crack. Might be hard to see. Yeah. So, cut cord, cracked windshield. Now we'll go. Now we'll go show you Scott's fiasco that he had on the way down.
It's always something.
So far, so good though. We're at the hotel room for the night. We're gonna stay here tonight, leave tomorrow morning, stop, get some breakfast, and then get down there hopefully around lunchtime or so. Should be a good time. I'll show you what it's supposed to look like if you're not familiar with one of these. It broke.
So I was at a Rural King and I was trying to figure out what I could do, and I thought, I'm gonna hit a bolt. Grade 8, of course, and that should do the trick.
It held from there to here?
Yep. And that was
4 hours, 3.5, 4 hours.
Well, we were about an hour and a half to an hour 45 minutes, so like 3.5 hours it's been holding up.
Yeah.
So
only 107 more hours to go.
Yeah. I think I'm good though. I do.
We'll show you the sticker. I don't think Scott has a Can-Am Crew sticker on the back of his too.
Distance.
Oh yeah, that looks good on there. I like it.
Just don't look real close at it.
We'll stay. It looks good from 10 feet.
It was really hot when I was putting it on, and I was having a lot of trouble with it. But it still looks good from a distance.
I know the side that we did that was facing the sun.
Yeah.
It was, you got it within like 1/8 of an inch, and it just stuck to it, and then it was done.
It was over.
It was over from there.
So I had to work with what was there at that point.
All right. We're gonna hang out here for a little bit. I think Scott has some pizza coming. Gonna chill the rest of the day, start fresh in the morning, and we'll see you at Royal Blue. We're here, gassing out. This place is really nice.
It is very nice.
This is the Ridges at Royal Blue Campground. Campsites are huge. I don't know how long or how wide they are, but they're massive. Full hookup. Yeah, I mean, if you have it, you might as well.
All right.
We're going back here. Let's see what Scott's got himself into already. We noticed that a part was bad right before we left, so we had one overnighted. Thanks to Alpha Power Sports, you guys are awesome. And this is what we got. I think I showed you this earlier here. So the problem is down here at the bottom, right there, there's a lot of play, and this ball joint, sleeve, hole, whatever you want to call it, is wallowed out, so it's allowing this ball joint to just flop around in there, which is oh yeah,
She bad.
that's no go.
Yeah, she's pretty bad.
So before we start our ride today, got a couple of repairs we need to do. And we're set up. Scott's set up. We already know some people that are here on Thursday. It's gonna be a good time. We brought our Zillas because a friend of ours that's coming bought these off of us. They're our ones that we took off to get new. Still decent tread. Cooper's eating an orange. Emma's hiding. What are you doing, painting your nails?
Yeah.
We're riding.
I know, I messed them all up.
Oh, jeez. 20 by 20 tent we got. No? 10 by 20. 10 by 20. Sheri keeps me on my toes.
It's true. Got it.
Can you handle that?
Yeah. For 2-man job.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna finish getting ready. We're all checked in. We got our passes a couple weeks ago. I got our passes. They're type 93 and type 72. A little confusing, but you got to buy a hunting license to ride here. So we got that. Small game license and something else. I can't remember what it is. But I'm gonna help Scott here. We're gonna get this tore off, and then we're gonna go hit some trails. I don't know what trails yet. Probably just some random ones that we come across, and we'll see you there.
Alright guys, we're gonna fire this thing up. Maybe. It was running. You can hear there's definitely something wrong. No, it's...
You could almost hear when she started. It sounded like water gushing somewhere.
Alright guys, just to give you a little update here. We checked the oil, checked the dipstick. It doesn't seem like there's anything on it. So now we're
The middle
pulling...
one looks the worst, but
So now we're pulling plugs out,
washed.
taking a peek at those.
This is the middle one. I feel like looks the worst, but this is the middle one.
I don't think that one's been burning out.
It doesn't look terrible.
No.
This is what it should look like.
Yeah, the electrode should be white as well.
This
I
one
mean,
is.
that's the middle one too.
Yeah.
The tip
It did.
of
This one did look a little bit wet when I pulled it out, though.
I don't know if I was even holding them on there. I was looking at them.
Well, Scott, you want to push the button?
Yeah. You got that?
Yeah. We're gonna push the button, see if anything comes out.
Alright, tell me when you're ready.
I'm ready. Just a second. Push it for just a second, I should say. Bump it.
Yeah, I will. You tell me when you're ready.
You watch and see which one it comes out in case I'm... Go ahead. Do it again. Alright, well, that was that side.
Was there anything coming out?
I think something come out on the driver's side.
Bump it again, please.
You ready?
Where's it at?
Yeah, go ahead. Do it with your finger over it.
Yeah.
More?
Put a piece of paper over top of them.
Is there water on your
It's
finger?
not gas. Do it again, let him.
You say it's not gas.
No.
No, you don't. You don't got to.
We don't have to.
That one.
So is it water?
Hold on, let me hold on the middle cylinder and this side while you... This is the middle one? Am I on the middle one?
Yes.
Can't tell. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Do it again. Alright. I didn't get wet on any of them.
That's number one.
Yeah.
Driver's side.
Yeah. No, it's not good. It's not good at all. It's hurt. It's hurt pretty bad. It is. It's currently about 6:30 in the morning. Didn't really get much sleep. I don't even think we went in until about midnight or so. But last night, pulled the valve cover off, pulled the cams off, pulled the timing chain off, pulled the exhaust, all the hoses, the clutch cover, and we pulled the head. The head gasket looks okay, which we were hoping that the head gasket was the problem. Maybe see some, something wrong with the head gasket. Get a new one, put a new one in, and be good. But I'm thinking maybe the head's warped or a crack that we can't see. It's our own dumb fault. We thought we had the thermostat housing fixed. Turns out that after it overheated, I looked underneath there, and there was you could tell that there was water dripping. So we just ran it out of water. Overheated. It was running when Sheri pulled over, because she saw it overheat and she pulled over and shut it off, let it cool down a little bit. We put some water in it and went to start it back up, and it wouldn't start. So we towed it back here. I got in it and tried to turn it over, and it fired, but it was really bad. So when we tore into it, there was the forward driver cylinder. I don't know if that's 1, 2, or 3, but the forward driver cylinder was full of water. So now I'm gonna try to find a motor, or possibly make an even worse financial decision and maybe buy another one. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna let you know very soon.
Sorry, it's a bumpy video. Jesse's driving the stick.
Are you filming? I wasn't sure if you're filming. I am in our buddy Tim's Toyota, and we're about to make a really bad financial decision, I feel like. As you saw, Sheri's motor blew up, and we are on our 40-day trip around the country, and
First day.
first mile of the ride, the motor blew up. Our fault, we let it overheat. We didn't know it was out of water again, but
Thought we fixed that problem.
we have come down the road to Goad Motorsports, I believe is what it's called. Sorry, I'm backing this trailer up. And we're gonna go in and see if we can buy Sheri another vehicle. Stay tuned.
I'm sad.
Financial. Look at this. New shirt or new hoodie Sheri just made.
Coming soon to the website to
Coming soon.
find
And
my
listen, I really need you guys to pull through for us here. Hit that subscribe button. Patreon and channel members are welcome.
Watch all the videos.
Watch all the videos and all
Twice.
the ads. We still owe on my machine. We still owe on Sheri's machine, and we're about to buy another one. I don't know what the plan is. We're either going to, Sheri's machine's fixable. I think the head's warped. We can fix it, give it to the kids. We got to pay it off first. We don't owe much on it, but it's a third side-by-side payment. But with Sheri being down and we're on our 40-day trip, we can't go without making videos for you guys to watch. So we're going to go in here and see if we can't spend more money. And hopefully it pays off. We'll either keep it and keep Sheri's other machine, swap all the parts over, or we'll use this machine for the 40-day trip and offload it when we're done. Who's to know? Probably end up keeping it.
Yeah, probably.
Sheri's really bummed out, but I think she's a little bit excited to get a new machine.
I'm not excited to switch everything. I just wanted to ride today.
Yeah, so we have Scott back at Royal Blue showing everybody around, going for the ride. I'm really sorry I had to skip out on you guys, but I gotta come buy a machine.
Oh look, there's an X3 in their graveyard over there.
But we're definitely sticking with 64-inch because we like 64-inch. We feel that they're stronger. Suspension-wise, axle-wise, there's not as much leverage on the part, so we feel the 64 is stronger. She's already used to it. Let's go see what they have.
All
Alright guys, we're starting the subscriber ride. Unfortunately, Jesse and Sheri are not with us. They They're actually trying to get a new machine for Sheri. So I'm kind of holding the reins down for today, at least the beginning of the day. I'll try to get some decent footage for you guys. So let's see how many people we got with us. Running down Trail 10, just trying to get to some waterfalls and stuff. Just ran into another guy there.
Okay, we are back at camp. Decisions were made. We had to make decisions we normally probably wouldn't have, but we got to keep the channel going. Can't stop. Got to keep the 40-day trip going. So, and I only had my phone, and I hate filming with my phone, so I wanted to wait till we got back here so I could grab my GoPro because I forgot it. It's been a wild ride so far, but Sheri's cooking. What else you cooking?
They're eating.
Okay, walk over there. We're gonna show everybody the decision that we made. So this, I'm sure, there's Emma.
This was a decision we made a long time ago.
I don't even remember where I was at. This video is probably so jumbled up. We have Scott out showing everybody for that came to ride with us. I apologize so much that I couldn't, but we had to go get Sheri something and go over there and stand. Bless you. And we'll turn this camera around. We'll show everybody the decision that we made.
For one here, we tried everything. They stripped it down, clear down. We tried everything to bring it back to life, and it's not possible at the moment.
I came out this morning and talked about it a little bit. I don't know, I was still half asleep because I think we're only going on like 2 or 3 hours of sleep right now, but we're getting ready to start tearing this apart. Dirty money. And we're gonna put it on
Trust fund.
Trust fund. Trust fund or 2.0.
Yeah, we don't know yet. We'll see how
Let
it
us know.
figures out.
Let us know. Trust fund or 2.0. So this was the only 2-seat X3 they had. Adrenaline Cycles didn't have any. Alpha Power Sports didn't have any. So we went to Goad Motorsports down by Caryville.
Yeah.
This is the only one they had. So this is what we got.
I wanted to stay with 64.
Yeah, we really enjoy the 64-inch machines. And I mean, to be completely honest with you, we don't have the money to spend on a higher end XDS or an RC, which are upwards of like 30 grand. We still owe on this one. So we don't, what our plan is to tear everything off of here that we can for now. We're gonna put it on this
For the trip.
And then when we get back, we're gonna fix this and probably give it to Emma and Cooper. So I know everyone on the channel here, everybody that's been watching has been asking,
Happy birthday, Merry Christmas.
when are you guys gonna upgrade? When are the kids gonna get their own machines? Well, it happened today. So it's not a normal decision that we would have made.
Had the trip not been like first day of the trip, we would have just took this apart and rebuilt it.
Yeah, but we're literally on the first day of our 40-day trip, and everything's already booked, everything's already planned. Sheri took off work for a month, Scott took off work for a month.
No going back.
Yeah, all the money spent.
I'm not going and not riding. That is not an option.
Yeah, we talked last night. I was like, just ride with me, and then I'll take the kids out, and everybody can see it. And she said no.
Once in a lifetime trip. I'm not missing anything.
Yeah. So this was the decision we made. It's a 2023 X3 DS 64-inch. It's the 135 horsepower model.
I work for myself. I'll just have to pick up another 2, 3, 4 houses, and we'll make it happen.
So, I mean, it's got the P-drive clutch. It has, they stiffened the frame up. They added the smart lock, which we're just going to pull it out anyway. They did the stronger pull plate in the back. Back here, they did this. It has the double shear knuckles. So, it's a good upgrade for her. It wasn't the high mileage.
I did hit 70 going down that road.
It's not even broken. It has 2 miles on it now because we drove it from Rider Wheel Blue to here because we borrowed our buddy's truck.
You have to do variations. I was just making sure I got the taller one.
Break it in how you plan on riding it.
Yeah.
Is the 9,000 miles. What do you have to say? It's not Can-Am. It's not Can-Am's. It's not Can-Am's fault. So
it's overheated a lot. We took it to Mind Made knowing that the thing was going bad. What was it? The thermostat housing. And it was leaking. We just kept filling it up, but I'm sure it went hot to cold there over and over again. Yeah,
we should have realistically it's probably been overheated about 10 or 15 times, if not more. But I mean, as soon as she sees it overheat, we pull over. I mean, you can't switch a thermostat housing on the trail, so we just got us through. I swapped the thermostat housing thinking that was the problem. Apparently it's not the problem, because after it overheated, we looked and saw that it was leaking. So it was leaking, we didn't know. It overheated, went to start it back up and it didn't start back up. So, I mean, our fault, whatever. It has nothing to do with the high mileage or the Can-Am platform. I mean, look at mine. Mine's creeping on 10,000 miles an hour. And cross your fingers. It's good, because I'm not buying another machine.
Me either. I don't have any more money.
So, I mean, here you have it. Quick walk around before we start tearing apart a 2-mile machine. It will never look the same. We have plans for it. You're gonna wrap it again, or are you gonna leave it? I mean, you're almost gonna have to wrap it. Pink cage and pink rims.
I'll probably honestly put the same wrap back on it. I love it.
Same wrap?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, if you really wanted to, we could unbolt these and bolt them on that.
Nah, we'll get new ones. I'm not into that.
We're gonna switch the cage. We're gonna switch the uppers and lower A-arms. We're gonna switch the diff, the axles, the wheels, the tires, the trailing arm, the storage box. But the main thing is the cage. The harnesses we're gonna switch because we want harnesses. But like the lower doors, we're gonna put lower doors on it. Are you gonna put the SH tube sliders back on? Might as well.
I don't have a hole drill or whatever.
Oh, hold, yeah, I forgot they need. Okay, we'll do without that for now. And shout out to our buddy Jason that you always see on the channel with the Pro R. He like ships and delivers and picks up vehicles and all kinds of campers and stuff, and travels all over the country. So we called in a favor with him. He's going to take care of us. We're going to leave this here at Ride Royal Blue. He's going to come down later in the week and pick it up for us and take it home. So that's the plan. So thank you, Jason. If that plan doesn't work out, we'll figure something out. But he said he'll take care of us for that, because we can't take 3 machines with us. So thanks to Ride Royal Blue for letting us sit this here and continue our trip. So
Now we still got 39 days.
39 more days left. Hope you like the videos. If you could do us a favor, hit that subscribe button. We are accepting channel members and patrons. Appreciate that. Those links are down in the description below. That's it.
You gotta get to work.
Yeah, we gotta get to work. We're gonna switch some of this over. We'll probably show you some of that process. We'll turn this into a video of disaster, financial mistakes, decisions.
Yeah, I mean your new hoodie is
perfect. My new hoodie was perfect. Sheri just whipped that up for us right before this trip.
We'll put it on the website.
So when we get back, July 3rd, we'll be back in town. We'll be able to fulfill orders, so we'll open the website up. If you guys want a hoodie or a tablet or some stickers, the link is in the description below. And we're gonna go start tearing into this. We're gonna jack this one up, set it on jack stands, jack this up, start pulling stuff off, start getting it switched over, and we'll show you that.
Person stock. You all right?
Yeah.
It's slippery when it gets wet.
Slippery.
Yeah.
You get that on camera, did you?
What's that?
You didn't get that on camera, did you?
You know what? I'm not sure. This is a wide angle, so maybe.
Right. Hold on.
Probably go out around over here. Unless you think it's rutted up pretty bad. Get out of the way of the winch line here. A little bit further and you'll be able to start grabbing. You should be good now, I would think. Maybe not. There's just a shot of some guys trying to traverse all these mud holes, because there's a lot of them here. I should probably start maybe moving up. All right, guys, here's one of the waterfalls on Trail 2. Pretty cool. Yeah. I'm gonna say it's 15, 20 feet high, somewhere in that range. Pretty cool. Decent amount of water flowing over it. It just stopped, so I figured I'd get it on camera.
Got a lot of stuff happening over here. Everybody's chipping in. Thank you to everyone. Got a couple folks over here pulling seat belts out of Sheri's. Got Scott back. He's underneath Sheri's. Pulling the A-arms in the diff. Getting ready to pull the diff anyway. There's an axle, and we have seats coming out for the harnesses to go back in. Got lower doors going in off of Sheri's. Got stuff happening, Scott.
Yeah, battery.
We do.
It's coming together.
What's happening?
There is a main plug. Just look up from above. Okay. That thing right there, that needs to come off, and then the rest of the wiring you just come off with actual clip. But there's like a special way to get that clip off.
Yeah, this one
I ended up
for the
breaking.
flat space driver. It's enforced.
Yeah, I ended up breaking mine off.
Sheri's cooking. Oh, what are you making, Sheri? Nunya. That's shrimp. Oh, little potatoes, cutting up some potatoes. What else you got? Veggies. Some kielbasa. Putting that out there too.
Already out there.
Is it? I was gonna say that usually. Yeah, there it is. Usually goes good with shrimp. Update on the build. Got this done. Got the tires, trailing arms all switched over. Tires here. It has the A-arms and the bulkhead from that machine. Front of the cage, rear of the cage, and this is unbolted, ready to put on this one. Now let me go over here. These guys have been a huge help. I can't thank these guys enough. Got the fenders off. Got the lowers and uppers on. The halos in. Straps are on. Got the bulkhead bolted in. Got the shocks flipped with the straps on. And I got the 4-point harnesses in. That's done. Got the cage unbolted. Got the tires on, trailing arms on. Plastics taken off. It's been, like I say, about 5 hours since we got this. So, a whole lot's happening. Nothing like tearing into a brand new machine. I got rivets to drill out so we can get these plastic pieces off, and then we have to cut this off, take this cage off, and then we'll be ready to bolt this part on that. And then this is staying here for about a week or so, and a friend of ours, I think I mentioned earlier, is going to come get it. We can't switch out the rock sliders, unfortunately, because we don't have a hole saw to drill through, but we will survive. I might pull the secondary off of this one just so we have a spare, just in case anything would happen. So that's what's coming up next. Swapping the cage, and Sheri's new 2023 X3 should be ready for a ride finally. All right, guys. Process report here. Got Jesse cutting on one side. You got Nate cutting on the other. Cage is obviously off. We're going to town. Sparks are flying everywhere. Halo locker switch installed. Uppers and lowers installed. Hey, you want me to hold that? I'm trying to think on how I want to cut this so the sparks don't go that way. You want my hammer? Maybe we'll just... Okay, yeah. Nate, I think maybe if we just cut the outside and in, we might be able to break it from there. We'll try.
Cut the outside?
Yeah, the outside on both, and then I cut in. So all there is cut off the... I cut the front.
I got my sawzall. So
bracing. Okay. Right there. Make it
right, let me cut across the front
area so it's come down to it. Nate's going to town over here. Yep. That's it. One side off, another side almost ready to come off. Okay, last piece of the puzzle going on. Maiden voyage, making sure everything's good. 9 hours later, I think we're done, finally.
Oh, the orange. Yeah, mine's
It's been a long day. Thank you to everybody for helping. Couldn't have got it done without you guys. I think at one time there was probably 10 people bolting and unbolting stuff. It's awesome. This is the first movement with it all bolted back together.
Where am I going?
I don't know, go up the road and back, or up the somewhere just to make sure everything's holding together. All right, I can't fit.
In the seatbelt?
This is all different.
It's this. Our other one didn't glow.
No, there's no light on. There's a light on it, just not that bright.
Not like that, yeah.
It's a lot different. Sounds different in here. I can definitely say it's not as loud. Definitely a lot quieter with a P-drive clutch. Clutch engagement is a lot better. engagement is like instant.
You wanna drive it back?
Yeah, I'll drive it. Alright. My turn.
Oh, it smells.
I can't fit.
stinky.
Yeah, it stinks like a new machine. She looks good, Mama.
The only sticker I don't like is this one. Because it's a weird color.
We'll worry about flipping the, no, we did flip the shocks. We'll worry about putting the shock therapy springs and stuff on it later. Ugh.
It's harder to get in the passenger side than it is the
Okay. I really like the engagement clutch. Oh,
What?
I don't have my seatbelt on. It wouldn't let me go.
Oh, I didn't think that was hooked up.
I don't know.
Let's pray.
But it wouldn't go.
There you go.
Okay. I can't fit in this thing.
Will you keep recording?
Hey, well, actually, the suspension feels pretty good too. You have to let me know how you think of it on the trail.
Yeah.
Steering's nice. The steering is actually a lot easier. I
Yeah.
feel like. Let's lock it in.
Oh yeah.
Make sure the diff.
It stinks.
Dang, it's even easier to steer.
I think it's still on medium.
You can feel that it's locked in with a halo, but I think it's easier to steer than ours was. Break-in period. Still got to break it in. We only got
It's on the left, 3 point.
on the left 3.8. 3.8 miles on it.
I think that my bottom door over here needs to adjust it a little.
You happy?
Yeah.
You like it?
Yeah, thank God for everyone that helped.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Let's take a look. I better unlock your diff. Oh, I tried to use your latches. Ugh. There it is. New machine.
Oh, it's dirty already.
We'll have to adjust the ride height. Make sure it's all good. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. We will catch you on the next one. Huge shout out to all you guys. If it wasn't for you, a lot of this stuff wouldn't be possible. You guys make stuff like this a lot easier on us to be able to do. So do us a favor, hit that subscribe button. Thank you to our patrons, channel members, our sponsors up on the screen. You guys rock. Thank you so much. And hope you like the new rod. We'll get this one back. We'll get tearing into it. We'll get it fixed. You guys will see that. It's going to be a while before you see that because we have a long ways to go on this trip before we can get back and mess with this. We're not even going to think about it until we get back. So we'll keep you posted. We'll keep you updated on this. And just huge thanks to you guys. Stick around. This is just the beginning of this trip. I'm glad to be able to take you along for the ride with us. So stick around. A few more days, you'll see another one.